Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to yet another blind mystery beer tasting with me, Peter, the master of hoppers. Today, joined by
Tim?
Yes, we have company today for the first time in ages. So just Michael and Tim are here, and just Michael is challenging Tim and us, Tim and me, Tim and us, Tim and me, Tim and I, in a blind tasting. And I also have a challenge for Tim and Michael. So without further ado, let's have a look at the beer. So this is brown in color,
Yeah.
maybe slightly reddish.
Yeah, a bit, yeah.
It's quite muddy looking, like hazy.
Yeah, and mine is a small head. You?
Yeah, not too much.
Not too much,
but
no.
it's brown.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a brown ale or
Yeah, something like that.
Flemish with Brewing or something like that. Let's try and have a sniff.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really confused.
Yeah, me too. Me too. You know, I've been sick this week, so the smelling is not the best, but
Yeah. So it smells malty.
yeah, it's smoky, right?
Maybe a little bit smoky. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite cold. But I'm getting like a hazelnutty kind of maltiness to it.
Yeah.
There's something that reminds me a bit of like Munich Dunkellager or brown ale.
Yeah.
The last time I challenged you, you guessed on a Munich. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah, I
but
remember
what was that beer? That
No,
was
Dortmund Export.
no.
Like that.
Was it Dortmund? No, it was Dortmund Export, I guessed.
Yeah,
But that was a Leffe blonde.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's Belgian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's Grimbergen. Grimbergen ale.
Grimbergen, yeah.
Christmas Grimbergen.
I think it's a brownie.
It smells like a brown ale, and it could be like English or whatever style, but it could also be supermarket kind of Belgian.
Yeah, it could be tricking us.
Now let's try and taste it. See what we
cheers.
pick up. Cheers. Huh. It's spicy.
Yeah.
There's chili in
Yeah,
this.
chili, yeah. Definitely.
What is this? I am so confused right now. Like, what?
It feels a brownie with a bit of smoky malt and some chili. Definitely chili.
What the hell can this be? The only like chili beer that's easily available, no, it's not even easily available anymore. I was thinking the chili triple from Midfield Brewing, but that's
Yeah.
a triple, so.
Yeah, this is not it.
It could also be Stone at one point did like a beer series called Crime and Punishment, which was like 2 beers loaded with chilies.
There's definitely a lot of chili.
There's
Really,
loads
yeah,
of chili.
really,
in it.
really.
It's really spicy.
Yeah.
So I know Crime and Punishment was sold in Denmark, but I just don't know if he would have one in his cellar.
Nah, me neither.
But I think that was like an American red ale or like American strong red ale or something like that. And maybe there is some maltiness, but that beer was also hoppy. But it's really beer, it's really old now.
Yeah, and
So the hops maybe are gone, but
but do you think this has a lot of age because the chili is really strong?
yeah, that's also the question. But do you know any chili beer
No.
that's easily available in Denmark?
I'm sure Michael at some point has told me what it is, but I don't recall.
I started importing a lot of beer from Greenland.
Oh, the famous Greenlandic chilies.
Yeah,
Wow,
or blending yourself.
this is so perplexing. In terms of the ABV, I have an idea that it's strong because it feels rich in the mouth.
Yeah.
But maybe the strength of feeling of strong is also just because it's really spicy. Like the spiciness confuses you a lot.
Yeah. And we agree there's no barrel, right?
Right now I'm just tasting roasted chili. It's really hard to taste because it's quite cold. It's really hot. Like the chili dominates everything, I feel like.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you asked if this was a good first beer. I didn't know this.
Oh well.
We just destroyed our palates
yeah.
completely.
We'll just have an intermission beer before unexplained.
I don't think there's a lot of adjuncts or anything. It's just straight up with chili, more or less.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they have added a little bit of a spice or something like that.
Yeah,
Clove
yeah,
or
maybe,
cinnamon
but-
or something like that. but-
Anyway, the chili just cuts everything off.
Okay, should we start? Where do you think this is from?
I mean, first we need to guess the style. We need to
Yeah,
guess what
yeah.
it is, what
I'm
ABV.
taking notes here.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guess in terms of ABV?
Yeah, let's start with ABV.
I think it's something like I would go 8%.
Yeah, I was thinking like 8 to 10.
Yeah.
Something in that ballpark. It feels like a stronger beer, but it's not like boozy. But you can't taste if it's boozy either because there's so much chili.
Yeah, exactly. And I
The
think
chili
it's-
just dominates so much. It's like fruity chili with lots of like brown sugar caramel kind of vibes, breadiness.
Yeah.
And
I still taste a bit of the smokiness.
yeah,
A bit, but not much.
But I'm also
What's
thinking
your
this.
style?
This is so hard to categorize as a style because of the chilies.
Yeah.
This is why this is
like-
interesting.
Yeah.
I would almost call this like a catch-all, like a strong ale, like American strong ale. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Because like this could be a brown ale, but to be 100% a brown ale, you wouldn't. So then it's a imperial brown ale with chilies. Or it could be even Belgian with chili. But
Yeah,
I don't know any Belgian beer with chilies.
Nah, me neither. Maybe.
It's just because there's that spice. There's a bit of a clove or something, or maybe cinnamon in it. But I'm just thinking this would probably, just judging by the amount of chili, it would be American style. So it could be maybe an American strong ale.
Yeah, I'm going for American as well, and I don't think it's
American beer.
Yeah.
But American strong ale as a style,
Yeah, but
which
where
is
do you
like,
think it's from?
I think American.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I don't think Michael is cheating us with some kind of macro brew.
But I don't know any macro with chili.
No, exactly.
And what do you think? Do you think there's any adjunct? And what adjuncts do you think is in it?
There's chili in it.
Is this chili?
Yeah,
Chili
definitely.
and maybe a touch of festive spice, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it could be some kind of Christmas beer, actually.
Yeah, with chili, which is weird.
What about smokiness? You should mention. Do you think there's some smoky things?
Maybe a hint
Yeah.
of
Hint
smoke.
of smoked malts, maybe.
But the chili is just so dominating on the
Yeah.
palate that I feel like it's really hard to pinpoint exactly what it is. I think like the balance of the chilies is like it should be a little softer.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's
exactly.
just it's quite aggressive, so it's really hard to pinpoint
Okay.
what it is.
but
Is
the,
that
but the more I smell it and taste it, I get those Christmas spices.
Yeah,
actually.
I'm
I
getting
really think it's some
some-
kind of Christmas beer.
okay?
It
Yeah.
could be an attempt at making something Mexican inspired, maybe like not a Mexican imperial stout, maybe because it's brown.
Yeah,
So then it'd be like, I don't know, Mexican party wine. I don't know, for a Mexican strong ale.
Mexicake.
Strong.
Something.
ale.
Yeah.
Mexican barley wine.
Mexicake.
Mexicake.
Mexican wine. Mexican coffee barley wine.
But
Should I fix the?
we need to grade as well.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not massively fond of this, but I also don't hate it either. I'm thinking like in the early 80s, maybe like in 83 or something like that. In max 85. I think the chili is too much. It ruins the balance of the beer.
I really like chili in the beer, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's too dominant.
I also like chili in beer. I love the Mexican spiced imperial stouts, but here there's so much chili that it gets hard to taste it. A lot of other things.
Yeah. Agree.
I agree on 85. Yeah, I can agree on that. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, should we have a final guess on a beer
Yeah.
before you bring it? I'm gonna get Stone Crime and Punishment or whatever they were called, just because that's the only chili beer I can remember right now.
Yeah. I don't have an exact guess. I guess some kind of Christmas beer with chili, loads of chili, some Christmas, spices.
Okay, let's close our eyes. Then.
Okay.
Så skal du tæt på mig, hvis du vil snakke. Ja.
Can we open our
Well,
eyes?
you can open your eyes. I put the can in front of you.
Oh, it is American,
American,
and
yeah.
it is Pipeworks Brewing Company Pastrami on rye.
Okay.
Rye ale with smoked malt, brown sugar. I talked about brown sugar.
Yeah.
But why is it spicy? There's no
It's
chili in it.
It's red peppers. I think they
That
must
must be
mean
it.
chili peppers.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
I think
But are the pickles?
On
Is it a pickle?
7.7%.
It's inspired pastrami on rye sandwiches.
There's mustard seeds and coriander and
So coriander and all that. That's why we're thinking Christmas.
Yeah,
beer.
exactly. But the cinnamon seeds are strong as well, right?
ABV wise,
mustard
you were
seeds.
close. 7.7%.
Okay.
So
7.7?
yeah,
Okay.
And there was a smokiness, although it's not
less
super
smokiness.
dominant.
Yeah,
When is it
Smoked
from?
malt.
It looks like it is from last year. So the best before date, or no?
I think
if
it's
they-
quite fresh.
If they give it a year's, most breweries will give it a year's best before.
Yeah.
And this is best before the 11th of October this year.
Okay.
So,
This is one.
so
I got it from my wife from Blackbeard.
or maybe that's the packaging date. That could also
That's
I
be.
quite
don't
new.
know. It was quite fresh from them.
But it's from Pipeworks. That's quite funny. I mean, that's a really old school brewery. Lizard King and all that.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
know.
great beers. And I actually think I've reviewed this beer on the channel back in the day, so we should go back and have a look and see what.
That
Should
could
we
be
see
fun.
what I graded it?
But I thought it would be fun to blind taste this because it is.
It's a really hard beer to blind
Yeah.
taste.
Yeah, really. And what's the type?
Oh, it says
What's the-
8% here.
It says
It's an 8%.
I
but
guess-
7.7.
I guessed an 8.
Yeah.
Bingo.
they call it a rye ale with smoke.
Yeah. Okay.
Rye ale, American strong ale.
Black pepper, coriander seed, red pepper, and mustard seed. That's definitely why it's strength.
Well, I'm going back to my chair.
Yeah.
But well guessed, guys.
How did we do?
I think you nailed the ABV. And
It's
to be honest, I couldn't taste all the ingredients either. There's chili, and I think I would have guessed the same as you.
Yeah.
So I think you came quite close to what it is.
I reviewed this beer 10 years ago with Jakob the Lord of Malts. Are you ready? What did we give it? An 83, and I gave it an 83 now, blind.
Come
What
on.
the fuck?
That's quite
Wow.
crazy.
10-year
What the
anniversary.
hell?
You're more consistent than the Untap. So people's
the
rating system is more accurate.
I guess. What the hell? But here it says in the description of my video, a spiced ale. That's very casual.
It
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
spiced ale.
Yeah.
What do they call it on Untapped then? Do you know?
A rye beer.
Rye beer. Okay.
Yeah, rye beer.
That was probably one of the. So this is a special edition. This is Manny's edition.
Yeah, that's the only thing that is there, I think.
Okay.
I don't understand why you didn't guess that right away. It's only been 10 years.
Yeah.
On Untap, there's a bit of a story about the beer.
So it's lower ABV. It's a different recipe than the original one.
Okay.
And the original one they call a spice herb vegetable beer. A strong dark ale. Brewed with 11 herbs and spices. It's actually been retired, and then they brought it back as an official collaboration with Manny's, which is a restaurant in Chicago. And then they used their spice ratio for pastrami in the beer. So that's why it's so spicy.
Yeah.
It's because they use the same amount of spices that you would use for the meat for the recipe. That's cool. It drinks like a complex brown ale
Yeah.
with soft smoky notes and subtle spice. With intense spice, not subtle spice. Well, that was fun.
And we did it quite well.
You did pretty good.
I think
good,
the
yeah,
one was,
yeah,
but
quite well.
what a curveball for a blind tasting, because that was hard.
Absolutely.
That was
I know.
Absolutely.
That's why I thought it would be fun.
Yeah. So, but yeah, if you guys had a chance to try the new version of Pipeworks pastrami on rye, the Manny's edition, let us know what you thought of it. Thanks for the challenge, Michael. This was a big challenge, but a fun one. So if you had it, let us know. As always, leave a comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers in
Cheers.
pastrami on rye beer. And see you guys in another beer review.